forms of media, and throughout different cultures, there's always this one trope and topic that always shows its face. Time travel. But that's just something from fiction, right? Well, you'd be surprised. The first thing to understand is that time is not a constant. So all we need to do to go to the future is make time slower for us relative to everyone else. And the way to do this would be with black holes. See, due to the immense gravity around a black hole, it dilates time, making things happen much slower than they would when compared to an outside observer, due to the singularity that occurs at the center of a black hole. A singularity is a one-dimensional point at the center of a black hole with a huge mass in an infinitely small space, where density and gravity are also infinite, space-time curves infinitely, and the laws of physics as we know them cease to exist. Basically, the closer you get to the center of a black hole, the more dilated and warped space-time is, and the more time continues to move slower relative to an outside observer. In short, you never can reach the center of a black hole, as time will just continue to warp around you and slow infinitely. Say you draw a graph, with distance and time on the axes. With any normal thing, the longer you move towards it, the closer you become to it. When approaching a black hole, however, time will warp and slow around you in an exponential function, never actually hitting zero or arriving. So basically, as you get closer, time will slow down for you when compared to everyone else. So if you could approach a black hole for a certain amount of time and then pull away, you have traveled to a time that is in the future. All you would need for this is enough power to pull away from the infinitely large gravitational pull of a black hole and a ship that could resist being crushed and stretched into a tiny, dense ball by the same gravity. But what if you could bypass the singularity altogether? Let me introduce you to a Kerr black hole, a purely theoretical concept proposed by Roy Kerr. While a regular black hole is the issue of a singularity creating an infinitely large gravitational pull, Kerr proposed that if a dying star collapsed into a rotating ring of neutron stars, the centrifugal force of them all would prevent it from turning into a singularity. Due to there being no singularity, passing through one would be theoretically possible, and due to the still present bend in space-time, not as large as one with a singularity, mind you, but there nonetheless, it'd be possible to end up in a different time or world altogether. This concept fits along the lines of a wormhole, as you could enter through a black hole and out the white hole, the theoretical end of a black hole, that rather than suck everything into it, shoots everything out. This, however, is a purely theoretical possibility, and in order to time travel this way would require proving Kerr rings to be real first. So, traveling through time, and like in different shows and movies, is easy as obtaining an infinite power source and a ship that can withstand the infinite force of gravity. Thank you.